All right, good morning, guys. What we have going on this morning is a good old-fashioned crap show. It's the best way I know to explain it. Let me show you what's going on. You pretty much know it's not going to be a good day whenever this relic gets drug out of the weeds and put on the skid steer. We, believe it or not, they actually got the weather forecast correct for us. We got about 7 or 8 inches of snow with about 1 inch of ice on top of it. As you guys can tell, we are completely out of power. It's an absolute mess out there. The out of power part was a little bit of a joke because the backup generator out here is running overtime. It's been running for about, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours now. Hopefully it keeps going. That was a little bit noisy. He's a little bit noisy, but he does the job. All right, so all this snow we got and rain and crap was yesterday, which was Sunday. Today is Monday, and the market is without power as far as I know right now. We got a generator down there, we got to manually start it, and the state truck's probably going to be coming in and out wanting to get fuel. So we need to run down to the market and see if we can get that generator fired up and see if we can get the loader started, because we're going to use the loader to clear snow down there. Hopefully we can get that done, then we'll come back and plow our driveway with that, and then hopefully we'll work on this. And this is what I did yesterday during my boredness of a snow day. It needs some tweaking. We'll get back to that in a minute. All right, let's head to the market. Here's a look outside. That rain and snow yesterday has beat that snow down where it don't look near as thick, but at least the ice is on top of the snow and not underneath it. That should help our cause today. We go clear. Maggie, you want inside? It's cold out here. Come on, girl. I don't blame you. All right, vehicle of choice, Polaris Ranger. Oh man, I left my brownies in here yesterday. All right, you gonna start this morning? All right. We're gonna take it kind of slow going down there. It's probably hard for you guys to see with the window being all dirty, but we got a bunch of ice last night. There's trees and tree limbs, woo, hanging everywhere. Hopefully we can get there without seeing an actual tree across the road. No promises. Oh boy, the old generator looks a little cold. She's got a fire this morning. Come on, baby. She's alive. Let there be fire. We got lights. Well, I guess we'll go see if the generator will start. The pumps are booting up. I plugged this old girl in when this weather hit, but I don't even know if the block heater on this thing works. I guess we're fixing to find out. Heck yeah! Hopefully the block heater works. It's kind of dark and hard for you guys to see, but I'm gonna get what has got heat. All right, mission one for the day. Market lot is cleared, entrance is cleared. I didn't clear the whole lot. I don't plan on getting any of our stuff out of the building over there. But gives the state trucks plenty of room to come in, turn around, get fuel. The problem is the temperature is supposed to drop majorly. I wanted to get all this stuff off here before it got real hard, real pain in the butt to do. So, all right, Mom's stuck at her house. Next thing on the list is see if we can plow the road up to the hill with the loader. If it gets closer, then we're gonna head to our house and see what we can do up there. So we'll let the day continue. All right, this is the hill going up to Mom's house. It's a pretty substantial hill. Hopefully we can make it. Oh, we're already spinning. Come on, baby. Trying to get some good pavement here behind me so if we take off slide, at least we got something to grab onto. Well, we made it up the hill. Alright, I'd put you guys outside and let you get a better view of what's going on. Everything on this loader is covered in ice. You guys don't stick to nothing. You just have to ride with me. Alright guys, I believe that's going to be good enough on this. Let's go down and get the loader parked up and plugged back in case we need it. We're going to head up to the house, hop on the skid steer, and I guess we'll see how well it gets along in this nasty stuff. Well, the old loader come through clutch again. We're going to plug it back in. It's supposed to get bitter cold, just in case we need this thing. It's the one piece of equipment. Hang on, guys. One piece of equipment. It's handy to have to start if you need it. So, all right. We didn't get stuck. We didn't slide off a hill. We didn't tear anything up. We'll call that a win. Let's head to the house, hop on the skid steer. See what happens up there. It's cold. It's one thing I don't like about my new Ranger versus my old one. This one ain't got a windshield wiper. All right, guys, back up the shop. Generator and heat still going good up here. We're gonna attempt to take this jalopy out and do something. Anybody that's ever operated a skid steer with dirt tracks on ice on a hill has a pretty good idea of what kind of fun we're getting ready to have. This is an old piece of crap snowplow I bought years and years ago, and it's worked great because this is only the second time I've ever had to use it, so it's kept most of the snow away. It's made to break away, so if you hit something hard, you don't destroy this thing, but we conveniently eliminated that option. I'm afraid pushing this ice, we're gonna need it to be a little stronger, and well, if we destroy it, I don't think we lost out on much, so. All right, let's do this. All right, so let's see how this is gonna work. Oh yeah, we're pushing snow now, boys. This is some wet, heavy stuff. My plan, I forgot to attach the plow to the skid steer. It's crucial to the operation. Now I'm on ice and can't go nowhere. Come on, baby. Seriously. Sorry I'm not recording more of this. I got my driveway done, my brother's driveway done, and we're gonna head over and do the in-laws real quick and call this a wrap. It is just miserable out here. The good thing is though, the heater, the taco, it's amazing. All right guys, we are plowed out. I think the snow is done. We just got some really cold weather on the way. All this slush and stuff's gonna freeze up. At least we should be able to get in and out. So I'm gonna go hot out in the shop where it's nice and warm. Good morning, man behind the scenes.
Good morning.
It's still cold out there, bud.
2 hour delay today.
I tried to video plowing a little bit of snow yesterday, but I was so not in the mood to plow snow that I didn't even video any of it.
Yeah, I didn't plow no snow.
But the heat in the taco works amazing.
That's good.
The heat in the shop also works good.
That's really good.
And while you were at home playing in the snow, check out the creations I made yesterday.
I know, you're getting good. You're getting really good.
Isn't that? So this one here is a little bit of a test cut. There's a few flaws in it I think we got fixed, and I actually got this thing redrawn that's got dirt in the thing. And I think we're gonna make it out a little bit of heavier piece of metal. I got the corners clipped. But for a test run,
that's
oh, here's the here we cut this out this morning. Show them this.
Yeah.
So this is what the logo will look like.
Yes, it will. Will look like this.
So that will go.
So just so I can get an idea
Look at
of
that.
how good we did on that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ain't that a thing of beauty?
Yes.
Next time I make a new logo, it's gonna be a lot less complicated.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are just gonna have to imagine whenever we cut this out for real, that will go there, like so, somewhere in there, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like it.
Good.
All right, so basically what we're thinking, we get this all said and done, we're gonna put like a real thin screen behind this, like a real thin wire mesh.
Yep.
So that'll kind of keep big stuff from getting back into the radiator. And it'll also give it a little bit of color, because we'll paint this a color and we'll paint that screen like a black.
Yeah.
So it'll give it something to look against, but I like it.
I mean, going from your heart that
Yes, so were you guys making fun of my heart that I struggled to make to this?
Yeah.
I feel like I've come a long ways in a couple weeks.
Yeah, you have.
Long ways in a couple weeks. And I don't have to push my button anymore.
Yeah,
I automated. It's still rigged, but it's automated. So
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. Then I made this thing. What do you think about this guy?
I like that, dude.
So I wanted something, you know, whenever we plow up to the trees and stuff, I wanted something to protect these radiators a little bit. And I don't know, I came up with that. I think we do the same thing, put that mesh behind it.
Yeah.
And we paint that a different color. I think that'll look pretty good. What do you think?
It'll look good.
But that's not the coolest thing I built.
No, it's not, huh?
Check out this
We're gonna
guy.
go around curtain number 2 now.
Curtain number 2. This is my pride and joy. All right, we need to give you a little backstory. So we got a big stumping job coming from Farmer Chris, and we're going to build a stump ripper to put on the 210, most likely to rip stumps out. I have studied a bunch of different designs of stump rippers, and there's some things I like about some, and there's some things I don't like about them. And I've tried to dig all my research and all my experience and combine it into one design. So I drew this thing out in CAD, and I'm like, I hope this works. So then I scaled it down to 1/3 scale.
Yeah.
And I built it. Check out this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now. Give me some credit.
That is good.
You like that?
Look at that. I mean.
This really makes me want to build a 1/3 scale excavator.
Exactly.
All right.
That is nice.
So let me explain my design. So a lot of these stump rippers, this tooth comes down and the tooth's faced at this, so this is the tooth. The tooth's faced at this angle.
As Jenna would say, that's a duck's foot.
Oh yeah, she called it a duck's foot. But that really eliminates a lot of my leverage. The other thing that's really important is the angle these pins are on right here, because whenever you're in the prime digging location, this keeps the H-bar on the machine in the prime location. So that's important. This is important, but here's where I really tweaked my design. Whenever I dig into a stump, I like to be able to hook a stump and then kind of push back and pry up. And that's why we got this in here, because that gives me something to pry off of. We got a gusset in the back here, and then we got a gusset in the top up there. I'm glad I built this thing in 1/3 scale, because we've actually already tweaked a few things on it.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna match these radiuses up. We're gonna change the size of this. I changed the size of this. And then I think we might add a gusset right here, because that's our only weak point we got left. This thing's officially built. It's gonna be 4 foot tall, so almost as tall as Aaron.
Yep, right here.
And it's gonna be built out of 1.25 inch steel.
So we shouldn't break this one.
We shouldn't break this thing. But I'm pretty happy with that guy. Just think of how much trouble we would have saved if we would have built our tile plow on 1/3 scale first.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I think for the most part, that's a win.
Yeah.
That is a major win. After all the designs I've seen on the internet, and what my experience tells me, and what my operating habits are, I think this is a winner.
Yeah.
This is a winner.
I like it. Jenna really liked your duck feet.
I can't believe everybody's making fun of my duck feet. I was trying to make teeth. I'm happy with my teeth. All right, well, all that being said, we need to get back to our tile plow project. We've lost about 2 days here because of the weather, and then they're calling for more snow later, so that's not good. Are we confident to the point where we can pull all of our subframe and everything back off? Because it's going to be a whole lot easier to mount those hoods. We need to drill holes for those hoods. It's going to be a lot easier to do that on the ground, right?
Yeah. And as far as the front hood, we got it lined up. We got the back
Yeah, so we got this hood. We got this hood marked where it needs to be. That hood's pretty much marked where it needs to be because of this hole in that notch. The other thing we're going to have to do, Aaron, is we need to get that air-to-air mounted on the front of here, because we may have to redo those mounting brackets. We may have to redo those mounting brackets to keep from having to, that other grill was mounted out.
Yeah.
Because it was sandwiched in there, but I think we can suck this back up now.
Yeah.
This really tells the story of how far we've come.
Yeah.
We went from
though, I mean, paint your heart and
barely being able to cut out a heart to that. The table's still got a few quirks, but we're slowly getting it ironed out. We are slowly getting it ironed out. So, all right. The cool thing about this is we got it saved, so we can put it on pretty much anything now.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything.
Yeah, we can start stamping all the equipment now.
That's better than a sticker, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Oh, one other thing we need to do. We're going to have to recut the hole in the hood for the exhaust.
Oh yeah, got to do that too.
So we got that marked, kind of got it plumbed up, and got a plan on what we can do there to make that work out. And yeah.
Yeah. Can you get that chrome plated after we get everything done? I want that to shine.
I thought about cutting out like some little guy like climbing a tree, and we'll tack it to the side of it.
Yeah. We could do that too.
We're getting carried away with this. All right, let's do it. Let's pull the hoods off, get them back on the ground. Well, I guess we'll see how that's going to work, coming around all that stuff. And once we get them on the ground, all those side panels and everything can be welded off too.
Yeah.
That's all ready to go. So, all right, I like it. Oh man, behind the scenes, we're about to find out how good we really are.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed, buddy. If we buzz out all these bolts, no nuts should fall off because all nuts should be welded.
Yeah.
We should be able to take the crane, grab that, lift it up, set it right over here on the floor.
Yep. We got a couple tires that got cut.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's find out.
All right.
All right, so here's my question now. Do we want to break that into 2 pieces, or do we just want to take it all off as one? Because once we get it on the ground, we're gonna have to bolt it back up anyways, put the hoods on it.
Yeah. So we pick it up as one.
Just pick it up as one and come off there?
Yeah. See what it does.
I really hope this works. Oh, it's coming.
Oh shoot.
I I just need to get that other side worked out. Hold on a second. All right, man, behind the scenes.
Ready to come up a little bit?
Yeah, we got, so we're catching on this turbo right here. I got it marked. We may notch that bracket yet, I'm not for sure. But if this was coming off in two different pieces like it was intended, I don't think it'd be as big an issue.
Yeah.
We're trying to take a big bite here, but
Yeah.
I think you're free. All this is cleared. Everything's coming. All right, hold it. We're stuck on something right here.
Back down.
There we go. I'm free. Well, man, behind the scenes, for the most part, that was an absolute success.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be a little bit tight coming around that hydraulic tank, which it was. Well, we built this thing to have some flex in it, which worked.
Yeah.
Our tack over here, which come off, not a huge deal. We still got our alignment. That worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think honestly, once all these panels are welded off, we ain't got to worry about it. I think we'll be able to shake it pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
We want to take
And
it
especially if we do it in halves.
Yeah, do it in halves, there ain't going to be any problems at all.
There ain't gonna be no issues at all.
Yeah.
So I'm almost thinking about, what's it gonna hurt just to take this piece angle completely out?
I don't think it's going to hurt anything. We can take it completely out if you want.
Because the other side's got the air cleaner bracket on, but we ain't holding nothing over here.
Nothing on that side's being held.
Yeah, and this piece here is almost in the center, which will keep it from flopping around.
Yep.
I'll say we just take it out. Just do away with it.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you get set up to start tacking away on that. I'm sure you'll need me to help you hold some panels here in a minute. I have went through this radiator with the radiator comb, fiddle fart in the last couple days. We have blown 5 gallons of trash out of it. This thing was completely stopped up. We are not putting the hydraulic cooler back on we took out. But what I want to do next is get this air to air, because it's the next thing we need to mount, which is this guy right here. And we need to check it, make sure it's not full of garbage, so we can get it mounted back. Oh yeah, that was pretty stopped up too, bud. It's not perfect, but it's mucho better. I'm gonna try to clean some of this foam off. We're assuming they put this on there for like an anti-rattle foam. I'm hoping by the time we're done, we're not gonna need it. I don't really know for sure what their thought process was, but we'll get her cleaned up, do a test run here, and see how it's gonna fit. Whoa, easy, Cheetah. Perfect. So that thing mounts to these brackets right here, and they had these spacer blocks in there. I have to get that out here to space that out a little bit. We need to suck it back up, because what had happened before is whenever that thing was mounted, it actually stuck out past this. And then if you look over around on the side, well, they're up here now, they had little extensions on there to basically extend this out, because the grill is actually out here. What we're hoping to do is suck that grill back up and get it mounted here. I'll tell you all that to tell you, I'm hoping by just taking those spacer blocks out, that'll get us what we need clearance-wise, make that work. Let's find out. You in the need of some assistance, sir?
A little bit. Somebody didn't put good tacks on here.
So, you can't weld it right where my knee's at. That'll be very hot.
Yeah, but that's where I need it.
Right there, go.
There we go.
So you good everywhere else?
Come down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. The rest of it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost.
I don't know what kind of paint they put on this thing back in the 80s, but it's some good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, back to what we were doing. All right, now we took those spacers out. The next thing we gotta be a little bit concerned with is making sure these boost hoses still fit. Oh, I think they're gonna fit just fine. Sweet. All right. Gotta be an extra bolt down here somewhere. Put that right in there. What do we do? Golden, folks. Oh, that's a flaw in the plan. I don't like how much that puts that thing in a bind. It's like there needs to be a spacer or something extra in that one. All right, just like that, thanks to that fancy little table, we got 2 spacers we're gonna put in here. Try to even that up just a little bit. Hopefully, that'll take some of the pressure. Aaron's over there talking to himself. You guys can hear him. Slide that in there. Now we gotta get this down. Oh, come on. I may have to loosen that top up. Now we got some room to work. Trying to get loose ends tied up while we still got the hood off. I believe this is an old boost pressure gauge. Probably not leaking the way it is, but we don't need it. So we're gonna get it out of here so it's not a problem later. Just like that, hole be gone. Ah, got it. All right, next thing on the list we need to address is this accumulator. You guys remember Joey was here. He gave us permission to eliminate this. That is exactly what we're gonna do. All right, that's plugged off. Looks good. Next thing we need to do is this was originally mounted to the cage, but we don't want to mount it back to the cage because we got the removable set up now. So I think what we're gonna do is just cut us a piece of angle iron about 12 inches long, and we'll just mount it right there the same way we mounted the wires on the other side. Beautiful. Well, we're waiting on Aaron to weld that. We need to change the size of this hole in this hood. Looks like it's a 5.5 inch hole, and we need to gain 3/4 of an inch over here. So we need to make that hole 1.5 inches bigger than what it is. All right guys, quick and simple. I'll just come into CAD, drew a 7-inch hole. We're gonna go over to sheet cam, delete this, import new part, go to the spacer. Okay, there it is. We're gonna run. Yep, that's all right. There it is. From post processor, gonna save that. Yep. Okay, oh, I go into here. Got to close this. Go back into here. I'm using a file I've already used because it's just a random small part. We're over here. Open new file, spacer. Bam, we got a circle. Just like that. We are ready to cut. We just got to get the machine up here in position. And we're going to let her rip, tater chip. Hopefully I can cut that close to the edge over there without that torch getting in my way. All right, we're going to do a quick little test run here, just to kind of see if we're where we need to be. So basically what we're wanting to do is offset that hole back. I believe that is going to get it. That's going to move the center of the hole back this way, which is what we need. I'll confirm that with Aaron before we hit the actual go button, but I think we're good. You approve? Huh? You approve?
I approve, yes.
There we go.
Ready for 8-inch.
You now have a new, bigger hole for your small exhaust pipe.
Yes.
All right, man, behind the scenes, I think this one's ready to go for final mounting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we may bring that other hood over here and cut that hole out for the, what is it? Help me. Oh, hydraulic oil fill. Because it's just barely big enough to get that thing down in there. So, all right, let's do the old switcheroo. All right, we got this one on here upside down. We actually split this right here. It had a big wrinkle, bubble, something crazy going on. It helped it quite a bit by doing that. So before we flip it over, Aaron's gonna do that. We're gonna take this one over the table. We might have to put this one on the table right side up and cut it from this side because of this.
Yeah.
All right, to the table we go.
All right.
Somebody put their tripod right in the way.
Yeah.
Watch out for the jack.
Jack, trash can.
You got all kinds of obstacles over there.
Air hose.
Oil.
Alright, which side do you want?
It don't matter. That way's fine.
Huh?
This way'd be easier.
Yeah.
Let's slide it over this way. Good. All right, here goes nothing on the next one. That will work. I did draw it down some, didn't I?
Yeah, it took a little bit out.
Definitely didn't hurt anything.
No. No.
All right.
Plenty push through.
We'll flip this one up. Get it in place. I got the hole in the other one. We should be in good shape.
Yeah.
All right, holes are cut, man behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Panels are welded on. As much as I'd love to weld the top on here, I think that's gonna be a bad idea. So we're gonna have to do a little drilling and holing here. So, flat washer, nope.
Lock washer, flat washer,
Nut.
nut.
And then, what we're gonna do different than what they did is weld these
Nuts on.
nuts on. That way, we can get it off easier, right?
Yes.
All right, we got some drilling and screwing in.
Yes, we do.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh man, behind the scenes, that is a lot of nasty, nasty work, but we're getting close, bud.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting close. All right, so I got 2 more pieces to go on. The first one, let's check this out. I cut you a nice little flapper door. We're gonna weld right there.
Got hinges.
Nice little fancy hinge. Oh yes, that's gonna be the cat's meow.
Yep.
And I cut you out a special treat. I got you a hood ornament. You ready for this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is.
Yeah, you may have to.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel driving the plow looking at you the whole time, but it's
That's it. That is it right there.
I'm thinking we need to maybe just put a little base plate on the bottom of that and we'll bolt them on here.
Bolt it on?
Yeah, so that whenever I crash you into a tree, I can get rid of you.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right, well, Aaron's gonna get that welded on. I'm gonna get some paint mixed up. We're gonna try to get this thing painted.
All right,
You ready?
here we go. Don't mess this up.
I'm gonna do a regulator on my paint down here. We go. Well, man, behind the scenes, I don't know if the old girl's gonna win any beauty contest.
Oh, but she's still gonna be prettier than anything else on this side of Mississippi.
I was wondering where you were gonna go with that.
Oh, you know, I was
getting,
brain.
oh, I know. I was getting a little worried there for a second.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, the main thing is this should buy us a little bit of time. We were talking, hindsight being 2020, it probably would have been worth our time just to get all new panels.
Yes.
But we still don't know what we're going to do with the cab. And if we do put new panels on, I think it's going to be worth getting new panels versus sandblasting those off one day. But
Heck, we can cut our own panels out.
we can. Getting pretty handy with the machine, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, but main thing is we got some pretty good paint on our framework. I didn't get real carried away with getting the inside all covered because we're not going to see it. Got all that covered. Get a few Dirt Perfect stickers on this thing. She's going to look good. So I think...
Yellow.
Easy, cheetah, easy. I got a sheet of metal ordered for our grill and for our radiator covers. It should maybe be in tomorrow. So we'll get that painted and put in there. Got some mesh to put behind it.
Yeah.
And I think the body work's pretty much done.
Is this thing old enough to take to antique shows?
It probably is.
We're getting her pretty good.
But we're gonna have to take her to a job first. She's got to pay her way out of the shop.
Yeah,
She's got some rent to pay. So, all right, guys. Next video, I don't really know for sure what we're gonna be working on. We honestly need to get the plow hooked back into the controls because we need to build an arm for our GPS.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. They'll just have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
And if our metal shows up, we may completely switch gears and start building a stump ripper.
Yeah, yeah.
So, to be determined on all that. So,
Yeah.
all right, guys.
Well, I'm glad you're giving our next project away.
Well, they already seen the model. Remember the?
Oh, yeah, we already showed that. Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. That's a wrap on this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, big old thumbs up. Catch us on the next one. Consider subscribing. We appreciate it. We're out of here.